Hey guys, this is Hades846, and welcome to, I guess you could say, like a Let's Play or something, of Kerbal Space Program. Now, before we start anything, I just want to say that my channel has just reached 100 subscribers, and I just want to thank everyone. I want to thank all of you so much for subscribing to me, because 100 may not seem that big of a number, especially for those who have like thousands of subscribers, but 100 definitely means a lot to me, knowing that there are literally that many people out there that I'm actually worth your time. So I want to thank you all so much. Cue dramatic music! Alright, anyway, so we're going to play Kerbal Space Program. This is the first of these kinds of videos for me where I actually like record myself or something. And I kind of apologize for being kind of... I kind of apologize for not sounding so great. I'm sick right now. We're gonna do this one. I already have a save file, but I'm going to try and create a new rocket this time. For those who don't know what the Kerbal Space Program is, you can make your own spaceship and also a jet, or like a plane. You can make your own plane and you can go into space and such. It sounds simple in concept, but it's actually a lot harder than it looks. Why is it nighttime? Oh, the game is surprisingly fast for, you know, recording. Alright, stop. We're gonna go to here. I already have, like, a spaceship, yeah, I already have, like, a made spaceship already, but I'm gonna try and create a new one. Let's go with this one. I forgot how to zoom out. Oh wait, I think I have to... No, that's not it. I forgot how to zoom out. I mean, I know I'm pressing the minus button, but I know there's like another easier technique or something. I wonder if there's... Nah, never mind. I guess I'll have to deal with this. No, that's not it. Which one is it? I know it's like a button. I know it has something to do with like shift or something, like to do with it. Anyway, okay, this is gonna be our spaceship. Let's get a fuel tank. Let's see what fuel tank we want. Let's try this one. No, that one doesn't work. Get rid of that. Let's try the nuclear engine this time for this one. Actually, let's make another one. Actually, let's get another one. Alright, let's get some structural components. Let's get these things. Let's make it 4. And yes, I have been playing this game for quite some time, so I definitely know how to play. Alright, we're gonna need some aerodynamics. We're gonna need like a nose cone. This looks nice. But we're going to need a parachute. Yeah, I like apologize to everyone, like if I start sniffling and coughing during this recording. I apologize. I am sick really badly, so don't worry, I'm not gonna die, but I hope I don't. And to think that tomorrow that I was gonna have, or at least Tuesday, I was gonna have like an appointment to get my wisdom teeth removed. Ooh, at least one of my wisdom teeth removed. when not really. I'm not really getting them removed because I'm sick. Yeah, that looks really nice. I'm going to... Nope. I'm going to do this. Ah! Alright. Gonna put that there. We're gonna move this down. We're gonna get another... No. An engine. We're gonna get another engine right here. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna put that there. So that way it'll be much better. But in order to make sure that it truly goes out into space, it's going to need bigger engines. Wait, first we're gonna need some of this. Apologize if I open my mouth awkwardly, it's just that I'm trying to clean my ears. Like, you know when your ear pops or something? I hate that shit. I hope you guys can all hear my voice, and I hope that I'll be able to hear my voice, because it would be very embarrassing to know the fact that, like, when all of this recording is done, I can hardly hear myself. Yeah. Alright, some struts. And if this spaceship doesn't work, then I'll just load one of my own. Yeah, that looks nice. Zooming, 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 boom. But if we're probably going to land on the moon or something, I don't know, we're gonna need this, landing struts. Oh, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work either. And let's just focus on like trying to get into space. I'm gonna call it the I'm sick as a dog. We'll call it that, and I will not save it in case if it fails. Alright, let's get ready to launch. Yes, I'm gonna call it the I'm sick as a dog. It rolls off your tongue, doesn't it? I really hope you guys can hear me. Focus, I'm sick as a dog. Oh, shiznick. I forgot to put the red components thing on there. But who cares? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, whoops, I forgot to turn SAS on. And we're gonna have to revert the flight because this return to vehicle assembly because this is freaking embarrassing. You know what? I just pretty much showed you guys how to make your like own spaceship or something. So let's just load one of mine. It is this one, the Celestia. And yes, I called it that. I called it the Celestia. This is my spaceship, or at least, yeah, one of them. But obviously it's missing a very important key detail in order to get us off into space. These things are going to be very helpful. But we're going to move these up here. Excuse me, I said move them in the middle. That way these will activate, then these will let go, and then when I'm ready, these will let go, and then these will activate, and then these will let go, and this will activate. Then this will separate, and this will and these 4 will activate, plus the center one. Actually, I'm gonna add like a third one. I'm gonna put those there, and then the center one will activate. And then when all that is done, it'll separate, kicking off this one. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm just gonna move this back into here. That other thing has no purpose. Alright, then it'll activate and the landing struts are there. Let's try and move this down a little bit because I don't want it to fall over. Alright, let's save it. Alright, now let's launch. Hopefully it won't be as embarrassing as last times where it was like and I forgot to put the red things on them. It's embarrassing. Alright. Alright. Now let's get ready to launch. Alright. SAS on. Throttle is up. And 3, 2, 1. Kaboom! Excellent. It is off the ground. It is actually working. One of my biggest dreams of like, or at least one of my goals, and I'm pretty sure it's the goal of everybody when they first play Kerbal Space Program, is going to the moon. And I have desperately tried. I have tried so many times. I still can't get to the moon. It's embarrassing. And yes, getting to the moon is not like a small feat or anything. But I have tried so many times, I still can't get to the moon. But if I was trying to get to the moon in this, I guess, like, video or something, I'm not gonna try and get to the moon. I just want to, like, get into space, and that's all. And then if I wanted to, I'll think about going to the moon. But I'm not entirely sure. As you can see, it is kind of lagging right now. This is the good old map. And I don't know why... Wait, where are we? Houston, I cannot see myself on the map, on the thingy. Is that me? Oh, that is not me. That is just debris. Alright, we're gonna focus back ourselves again. Alright. We are kind of... we're gonna move a little bit to the left, or right, not left. And then SAS on. We're going to move ourselves to the left in order to make sure that the elliptical curve that will be our orbit will get wide enough, so that way it'll be perfect and circular. And you probably don't know a lot about me, but I am heavily into astronomy, and I mean, I have made this journal right here, and yes, I did make the 6-fingered hand from Gravity Falls and put one on there, and I just got, like, the third one, and the second one is in my bag. That's like right over there. But I am heavily into astronomy, as you can definitely see by a lot of this stuff. I really love astronomy. I hope that one day when I go to college, I want to major in astronomy. Because, I mean, one thing that I'm, like, so fascinated about, like, about astronomy is the fact that there's so much out there. Like, there's so many things. I mean, we're, like, a tiny, pretty much smaller than an atom tiny compared to the rest of the universe, and we haven't even scraped the surface off of what's in the universe. Heck, what's even in our own galaxy, we haven't even scraped the surface of yet. And we're about to enter the... There's 4 stages of the atmosphere, which is strange, because if this is supposed to be like the planet Earth or something, like Kerbal is supposed to be like, you know, Earth or something, why is it that there's 4 layers of the atmosphere? There's 5. Well, there are also like mini layers that are in the big layers. There's like there's the troposphere, the stratosphere, the mesosphere, the thermosphere, and the exosphere. So I guess it's safe to say that it looks like that we are in the thermosphere, which means we are about to enter glorious space. Space! Let's move ourselves a little bit to the left. Let's turn off SAS. Let's move not left, right. Damn it, right. Hopefully later on, what I plan to do is that I want to get, what the, okay, good. Ignore that phone, the iPod. Ignore it, just ignore it. Yeah, one day when I finally get it, I want to get, the Stanley Parable, voice crack, and my throat hurts. I want to get the Stanley Parable because it looks like a lot of fun, and I will promise you guys that I will play the Stanley Parable. I'll make that a reminder, like when I get the Stanley Parable, because the Steam Holiday Sale is coming up in like December, so I'm gonna buy that game at that point, and then I'm gonna play the Stanley Parable because the Stanley Parable looks like a lot of fun. And we are about to lose the first 4 engines. These engines helped us get into space, and I'd like to thank them so much. We are about to, and we lost them. And kabooyah! The new engines have kicked up. Yeah, what I want to do is just, you know, focusing on getting into orbit, and then I'll think about like stopping the video there or something. Or maybe I'll make it a little bit long. I don't know how long I can make my videos or something. Oh, no, I did not want to do that. Speaking of like astronomy related stuff, yesterday, or at least I don't know when this video will be published or something, but more accurately, Sunday, I watched The Martian, and The Martian is awesome. I love that. Go see that movie. It is awesome. Beautiful movie. They did a really well done. They did a great job on it. Go see it. Alright, let's check out our... Well, I like the music that plays when in this game. It's very relaxing. I know it's obviously done by Kevin MacLeod or Kevin MacLeod. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I really like this music. That wait, is that me? No, that is not me. Anyway, I really like this music that plays. It really makes me feel like I'm alone in space. And speaking of like alone in space or something, the whole thing with The Martian is just such a great concept or something. I mean, I know it was based on a book, but I mean, with most Castaway types of movies, like, you know, where there's like a man stuck in isolation or something, and he has to like think of many ideas or something in order to survive. I really like that kind of concept. In fact, one of my favorite movies of all time is Castaway, which has Tom Hanks and is directed by Robert Zemeckis. I love Castaway. It is one of my favorite films of all time. It is in like the top... It is like in the top 5 of like, you know, of my favorite films of all time. It is a beautiful movie, great atmosphere, great acting, great all around. Some people kind of have a little bit of issue or so with like the third act or something, saying it kind of goes a little bit downhill after he finally gets off of the island. But honestly, I don't mind. I like the third act. It's very well done. It's kind of similar to like the Forrest Gump kind of thing, where some people say it's like, oh, the story kind of goes downhill when the story is finally over or something like that. You know, like when like when Forrest Gump like finally finishes his story and is now in the present. I honestly don't mind that. In fact, Forrest Gump and Castaway is actually in the exact same spot. More specifically, or accurately, or whatever or something, Castaway and Forrest Gump are tied in the number 4 spot. Yes, both films, I said to myself that both films are so good that neither one of them is better than the other. They are both so good that I honestly have a hard time trying to decide which one is better, and I thought to myself, neither one of them is better than the other. They're both beautifully constructed movies. Robert Zemeckis definitely put all of his effort into it, all of his really great work into making those two movies. Tom Hanks did a wonderful job. I love those movies. Go see both of them. If you haven't seen them, go see them. Anyway, as I was talking about how The Martian, I pretty much say that when I finished watching The Martian after I left the theater when The Martian was over, I said to myself, this film is like the Castaway, of like the space version of Castaway, and it kind of is like it. I mean, he's on a place completely isolated and has to think of ingenious ways of being able to survive, and they really are ingenious ways. But one of the biggest differences is that, well, he's on the planet Mars, where literally nothing grows and you can't breathe there. Well, my brother Owen talks about how Mars has I'm busting out this again. Mars has a carbon dioxide atmosphere. Now, to us, that is bad because we cannot breathe carbon dioxide, but to plants, that is good because plants breathe in that stuff, breathe in all of that stuff all of the time. Let me cut the engine here. And I'm kind of almost out of fuel, but that's alright. Let's kind of zoom a little bit. Warp. Now, one tactic that you're definitely going to want to make sure you don't do is that don't get farther than don't like pass the apoapsis. Because if you do, then the orbit is not going to get any bigger. And if the orbit is stuck like that, then that is a bad idea. Then you're pretty much stuck. Alright, let's kick up the engines again. Let's turn on it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, to plants, carbon dioxide is actually really good, and you know, if we actually like plant plants there or something, which is kind of unlikely or something, I don't know. I don't know if we can do it. I don't know if we are gonna do it. I'm not sure, but if plants are grown there, then it'll change the atmosphere and we'll be able to breathe. I don't know if I'm right or if I'm wrong. I don't know, but we're not going to be able to get to Mars within like another 30 years, like another many years or something, because they keep talking about how they're going to get to Mars somewhere in like 2030 or something, and oops, I'm out of fuel. Alright, starting out the, what is happening? Don't worry, I'm alright. Is this thing growing any bigger? Yeah, it's growing very slowly. Let's kick up the engines. Let's see if that will make a difference. I mean, at this point, we pretty much got like a ton of fuel. We're alive. We're gonna live. Yeah, they talk about how they're probably gonna like get to Mars or so in like 2030s or something. I don't know if they are. It'd be very nice if they did. But Mars, it takes probably, I don't know, like 8 months or so, maybe even longer than that, maybe like a few years or so to get to Mars. And if you're wondering where the Kerbal version of Mars is, it is right there. Ike. But we're not focusing on trying to get to Mars, we're focusing on trying to get to orbit. Get into orbit. And the orbit is almost complete. Almost. Yeah, at this point, we pretty much got, like, tons of fuel. I completely forgot that I even had this nuclear engine anyway. Yeah, they talk about how they're gonna get to Mars in, like, 2030 or something. I don't know if we are gonna do that. I don't know if we can do that, because there's pretty much a lot of difficulty with it. I mean, Mars is, like, millions of miles away from us, and I know the moon is like a few million miles away from us. I mean, look at that. Oh, hold on a second, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry for that really wimpy sneeze right there. The moon, it usually, like, it takes like a week to get to the moon. Like, you know, in real life and such. But to Mars, it's gonna take a lot longer than that. Especially for, like, saving up on fuel and all that stuff. Let's check them. I'm gonna kill the fuel here, and I'm gonna, like, fast forward a little bit. Not like fast forward the video, just fast forward in here. I think I'll probably end the video or something as soon as we get into orbit. I'm not focusing on getting to the moon, I'm just focusing on trying to get into orbit. Alright, let's, kick up the throttle. So here we go. Orbit is getting bigger. Or it's slowly getting bigger. I know it looks like that's going fast, but it's just, it's like the dot has to catch up. Yeah. So, again, as I'm gonna publish this video, I'm gonna say like I have reached 100 subscribers, and I want to say thank you all so much for subscribing to me. It definitely means a lot. What is that? This thing. Pole? Let's try and move over a little bit. Maybe that'll make the atmosphere a bit. Or not. No! Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Kill engine. Kill engine. Shaznek. No, I did not want to do this. Why are you doing this? Why? SAS. I'm spinning all over the place. I'm spinning all over the place. Oops, SAS is off. Alright, SAS is back on again. Yes, I named it Celestia after Princess Celestia because I am a big nerd at brony stuff. I mean, really think of, I mean, if you, like, saw all of the stuff in my room, I have, like, an enormous amount of Friendship is Magic related stuff. I mean, I can't show you everything, but I have, like, a ton of stuff. I've got, like, well, if you can see back there, there's like a Fluttershy poster, and there's like the main 6 at my bed. Yes, I sleep with one each night. Not like sexually or something, I just like to cuddle up with it. I have like a derpy lunchbox over there with like Friendship is Magic trading cards. I got like Friendship is Magic comics over there, which is always nice. I have created a lot of OCs, as you can definitely tell from my videos, from like the me singing videos. Yeah, for like those kinds of things where it's like I thought up of that idea in my sleep. I'm not even kidding. I did thought of that in my sleep. I just started singing to myself, and I was like, you know what? I want to make videos of this. I just want to sing. Of course, Owen is not very happy about something like that because his computer is in the same room, and obviously Owen does not like that. The whole idea of like me singing, because I can get really, really loud. What? What? Yes. Yes. Oh, good. I hate being sick. It is like the worst. Especially knowing that I'm like a senior now. I'm a senior. How's our fuel? Yeah, we're fine. Let's kill the fuel and let's fast forward a little bit. I can't even tell where we are. I probably should have put like an SAS module thing on it. I mean, I probably did. I do not know. I probably should have in order to track myself where I am. And by the way, I have no idea how long this video is going to be, and if this is going to take like a very long time, if there's like just a bunch of nothing happening, I'll just fast forward it. It's so close. Getting into orbit is like a big pain. Well, it's not that big of a pain if you know how to do it. For me, it took me like it took me like a few tries to finally get into orbit. And I finally did. In fact, I don't even think Owen has said that he even got into orbit either. So yeah, I think it's almost there. I know it's almost there. It's like boom and boom. Come on. I apologize if my throat is sounding a little bit off. It's because I'm getting sick. Yeah, I hope to. I want to make like more videos of something like this. I don't know if I'm gonna make this like a let's play or something, but this is just something to like a thank you. A thank you to all the people who have supported me for 100 subscribers. I never thought that I would be able to get to 100 subscribers. And in 3, 2, 1, kaboom! The orbit is complete. Nice, a nice, very, very nice orbit. Let's make it a little bit bigger, shall we? Because even when the orbit is complete, you're gonna have to make this end bigger, because otherwise it'll probably get a little bit smaller, and you don't want that. How's our fuel? Yeah, we're fine. I mean, the fuel is almost out. The fuel for the nuclear engine is almost out. Yeah, I made it into orbit. Go me. This is really nice. I like doing these kinds of. Let me turn SAS off because this is ridiculous. And I think I put an SAS module on. I don't know. I think I did. I don't think so. Boop. Stop spinning! No! Stop spinning, damn you. Oh, it's actually kind of getting a little bit circular. Not a whole lot, but... Oh, that's always nice. And we're out of fuel. That's always nice. Eject. And activate. Whoa! I just exploded, but I'm still alive for some reason. Okay, I think after an explosion like that, I think I'm going to end things off here. So, let's get to the desktop, and this is my wallpaper thing. This wallpaper is really nice. Please support this person's credit if you can. Let me move that. This person's credit right here, like this person. This isn't mine or something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. So, again, thank you all so much for subscribing. It definitely means a lot to me. And if you guys want to see more of this, you can always like post it in the comments or something. Like if you want to see like more of me playing like some games or something. I can play whatever you want. In fact, I actually have like all of the Five Nights at Freddy's games right here, plus Doom. Well, I don't have all the... I only have Doom 1 and 2, but... Yeah, I have, like, the Five Nights at Freddy's games right here. I got Minecraft. I got Gary's Mod. I got, like, lots of stuff. So if you guys want to see me play more games, you can always post them in the comments. So, yeah, I'm going to end it right here. So thank you all so much for subscribing to me. It means a lot to me. So, see yas.